Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey! 58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. I'm coming for you. You like it, good?
Here's Benny Snell Jr., the rookie from Kentucky. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
50. 180. Hey, what's the ball? What's the ball?
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. Gurley again here on 1st down. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And running with power here. That one 28 yards on the ground. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game. But it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the 1st-round pick of 2014. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On the toss, it's Gurley. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this 1st quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. What? But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now Roethlisberger. And a reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Taken in by Switzer on the left side. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got Moncrief. And it's a fumble. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, come on. 180. 50. Not today, you are. Not today.
Following the fumble recovery, gone. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
You up by a touchdown, right?
26, Mike. 26.
You up by a touchdown, right? You.
Back to throw, gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Joe Hayden from his cornerback position on the sack that time. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. 3rd and long. It's gone. Going up top for Kupp. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. On the left side, it's McDonald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy had hit.
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted.
That low,
picked
that
up
low
by the
pass
linebacker,
does not
Corey
work
Littleton. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick 6 last year, remember it, but it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs, and they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
What up, bro?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run with Samuels. And his first carry, he loses the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
Oh, my gosh. I was about to say.
He's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right?
Yeah, I'm down by 2 touchdowns.
There's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Rolling to his left. Completes it to Moncrief left side. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield.
Wow.
Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. 19 yards there on the pickup. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Watch the safety creep.
They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Roethlisberger throwing complete to McDonald, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Everybody
now,
on my
after the
team
completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, good footwork on the spin. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And this is Moncrief with a catch. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route there.
I know.
Big Ben going to take it himself. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
They're trying to play me.
Touchdown number 18 on the year. As they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
Marquise Pouncey.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Marquise Pouncey got a touchdown on the year.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Hey, that was a dime he threw, wasn't it?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Come on.
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense.
You'll never got
I think
time.
you're right.
You'll never got time.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
That's holding, bro.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
You see my boy getting held?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
You can't go for it if you ain't past the 50, right?
Who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by.
Let's go.
We'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Dante Fowler, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he finds McDonald. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
57's the mic.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Going deep for Moncrief. It's caught.
Let's go, baby.
The 25. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
Yep.
As the clock stops
14-7.
with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Hey, check, Mike, 57.
On 1st down, it's Samuels. He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do.
Bro,
have
I got a legal
down.
block in the
So
freaking
let's see
back.
what this is about.
180.
Yeah.
Check. 44. Black and third.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Take both of them.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. He's going to go up top. That is caught.
Let's
It's
go,
Juju
baby.
for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 8 on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. So a challenge coming
Hey, was that
down
a
from the
dime,
booth, and that's
baby?
where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York.
That was a
It's command
dime right
central
before
for the
half.
officials. They'll talk. They'll take a look at it.
Freaking
with the
dime
referee at
right
the game
before
site,
half,
and
baby.
issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that is going to tie
Freaking
our game
down,
as we approach
baby.
halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Hey, you see that, bro?
That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
You know what I mean? You see that, bro?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range.
No, you didn't. I just wasn't talking to you. I wasn't engaging.
Forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock.
No, I was still on. I just wasn't engaging in the foolery, and I won the game.
On first down, it's gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught.
Ooh, he just did that to me.
He takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
Ooh, 1 second left.
Play there just before
good
halftime.
play, bro.
54 yards. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
You know what I love?
I
love the fact that y'all spend so much time on me.
Just a field goal
I'm a beast.
these two teams at the break.
It is all about me. Pass the collection plate.
For our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
That was amazing. Yeah, that was nice.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Yeah, that's trifling.
But they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two.
That's trifling.
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
That's trifling, bro.
I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Operating from
that's
the
bad representation, bro. I'll tell you that.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Able to hit his tight end, Grimble. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. He's going to launch it for Washington. And this will be caught at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on
I'm
the
killing that
scoreboard.
cover too, bro.
Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
Roethlisberger will throw. And this one's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the
it
intended
is.
receiver.
If you know how to throw the rock, bro, you can take full advantage of it.
From the 25. Here's Roethlisberger. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always
say,
because
what it is, if you get some good blocking where they can get past the cover 2, they're wide open.
Worked well that I can go to right now.
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Cover 2 is the best if you got a great front seven.
Sets up a 1st and goal. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
64, weak. Take 2 of them. Check 24.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger.
Let's go, baby!
But it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Dang, he played good defense. That was a good defense.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
50.
Ben to throw again. That is caught.
Oh, let's go, baby!
For the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
Yeah, baby.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to
Hey, back shoulder, fade,
to go up and
jump
make a
ball.
Play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And no return on this one as a fair catch. A single 4. And
you like that? Nah, you gotta let the hands play right there.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of the starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Looking deep downfield.
Bruh, that's my man.
The 20.
Blown coverage.
Touchdown, L.A. Tyler Higbee. His second touchdown on the season. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead.
Bruh.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and
that's
the lead.
blown coverage right there.
Back. And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead.
Anasia, what is you doing? I just noticed you wanted 7
points. A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with the starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. They've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Roethlisberger. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew the flag was
he can fight. He fights.
I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah. He can fight, bro.
Now Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll run on first down. Samuels. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we?
He dumb.
In this case, it's a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, it's Snell. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add on a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. At the 46-yard line.
Black 80!
Staying on the ground with Samuels. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Nah, I mean.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Easy.
From the shotgun, Roethlisberger. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to
he always trying to trade with me because one year I traded him
back deep here with his first punt.
Bud Dupree, and he thought he got over on me.
Once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
So now he think he got an end. Like, he always talking about some, who you trying to trade as soon as the season starts. Like, bro, I traded you Bud Dupree. What are you talking about?
To begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
But
and just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
But what I got in return,
touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Ooh,
you scored points.
Lordy,
Lord. This is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, snap.
Touchdown, LA. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Nope.
One play,
that was one-on-one.
80 yards.
Just
Pretty
beat
easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute.
That was
on your own 20.
not on that play.
Something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind
you
up
play with safeties over the top every single play?
If he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Exactly.
And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists in their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
We play to win. Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example.
I know, that's why I hurried up and got rid of it.
I got you. 58, boys, 58.
Why?
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Dang, he dropped it.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
I got to let this clock run out.
Trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Dang.
The The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger.
Run.
He's got him. They bring him down. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
180, 12. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Hey.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble.
I wanted to.
Fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free
safety
is the last line of defense against a long pass.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Let's go, baby.
Does the big boy have the juice? He's at the 30. Past the 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Snell. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
I feel it only where he could get it.
He felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground.
And that's caught inside the 35. Over 30 yards there. And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Now gone.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. Oh, fighting off the defender. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Open man right side is Cup. Complete.
Wow, I was on that.
And he'll get into the end
I thought that was a tight end.
Touchdown Rams. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Appreciate it. I got all my timeouts. I'm going to play defense after I score right here.
It? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
I'm going to force him to stay out of that. Cover 2, watch this.
That's what I do.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards on the play. First down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
57. Mike.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Dante Fowler in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Oh, good game.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by John Johnson. There he goes left side, and he will score. Touchdown, L.A. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown.
It was a close one all the way till then.
Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point.
I ain't running the ball enough.
Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left, and no good.
That's my game. But hold on though. What if I'm about to score and get the onside kick and score again?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I've never.
And got his man complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
57's Mike. Mike 57. No spacing. 57's the Mike. Watch 57. Nice. Screen.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
Like 20.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
On 3rd down, here's Samuels. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th
he dropped that. That's crazy.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's brought down by Sean Davis. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what
I could have
a
won that
game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do it.
I need a right tackle so bad.
That's called being in the zone.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put the numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. man. Check the wrist, man. Got him hot, ayy. Man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Ayy, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ayy, she wanted like me cause her lame, she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my better
get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Lo, time to bring the bass bird.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money, we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray-Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a bosses. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Lo, time to bring the bass bird.
team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. But I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York,
Hey, where Bobby at, man? Where Bobby at, man?
City, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Hey, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You said that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field?
Oh, that's BX. I don't care about BX. I need Bobby. Is he on? Hold on, let me see if Bobby's on first. Yeah, he ain't on. Let's get it.
Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let
what up, Bubba?
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habit.
I lost, you know. Yeah, we all, hey, we all love you. Yes. Yeah, send that over. Hey, yo, you beat on him and then he told you I love you? You beat it up. He was like, I love you. That's great. Hey, bro. Hey, he said I love you. I ain't never beat you? All right. Lie, petrified. Never, bro. What? Lie, petrified. Hey, when I was on the field. Oh my gosh, Bunk. Stop the lies. We'll send it over. We'll send it over then, Bunk. Send the invite, Bunk. Look, he sent that. Hey, he had this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look
Pittsburgh for life, bro. Pittsburgh. Berg, Steel City, Pennsylvania.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, okay. I was just waiting for you, you know.
Let's go now. Rock on the base. Go out. Get it low.
You know he don't play 2K.
Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Tight end left.
Throwing on second down. Jackson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rudolph. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rudolph now to throw. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
This close to the goal line, you got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
48, let's go. Tackle. Roll out. 26. Go. Motion. Take go.
Rudolph looking to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
Check.
On 4th down, Rudolph. Open man right side of Smith-Schuster, complete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. After the interception, here's Jackson. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
Watch 98. 98's Mike. I'm here all day. 198. Watch 98. 98's Mike. Push him back. Hey, push him back.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down.
Kill. Turn up. Kill up.
From the gun, Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 48-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson caught right side at Sneed. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Just enough to get the 1st down there with a 1-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
Jackson from the shotgun. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. Jackson now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson will throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First carry for James Conner. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 15-1. 15-1. Watch the pass. Hey, switch gears. Blue dog Parker.
Hey, lock it. Five.
Rudolph on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Earl Thomas in on the stop. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. That second down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
And it's 3rd down.
60 outlaw.
You got nothing to run. You got nothing.
Hey, Orbit. Get it.
Rudolph looking to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Connor on the toss play. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Hey, 26 Mike. Coming to you.
Jackson operating from the gun. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here we go with Hill. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Jackson on first down. It's complete to Snead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
55. Check, 55.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this is incomplete. The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Go, go. I got him. He's mine. Last seven. 6 months.
Operating from the gun. Jackson eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Now Jackson over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson steps up, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down, it's Connor, and he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And the Steelers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They were looking for Johnson that time.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch that in. Watch that in. That is right.
They start the drive on the ground with Hill. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game. Rudolph loses the football. It's held. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Go. I got this. 40's the mark.
On 2nd and 9, Rudolph. He's going to let this one go. He's got a man complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
161, matchbox, right.
From the gun, a give to Connor. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Rudolph.
Oh,
no. It'll be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And Boswell's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Dang,
there goes Mark Ingram. All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, snap. What the heck just happened?
And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now it's Rudolph. Throw that side complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rudolph. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. A gain of 13. It's a first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Wormley. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage.
Rudolph loses the football. It's out, and the Ravens have got it.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
We got this at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you? And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll make it third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Rudolph. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Throwing again on second down. Jackson, this will be caught just inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They'll run here with Ingram. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. So it'll be second and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Watch the safety creep.
To throw is Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
You ain't running back.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Rudolph looking to throw it. Being chased out left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season,
and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Rudolph now to throw. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And that will shave one more off this lead. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it.
And he's gone. Yeah, that's crazy.
Middle of the field, a breakaway.
A couple inches here and there.
Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front.
That's
Tucker
crazy.
with the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Double tight. Everyone's got 4 down.
Hey.
You gotta get moving, man. Man moving. You gotta get that. Check. Go.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are
and the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Kenny Young in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
Don't worry about that.
Go.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you.
On 4th down, Rudolph. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 30, 20, 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington, 85 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that will get him one closer. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah.
Let's go. Do it.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now Jackson back into his end zone. Over the middle here to Brown. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And the Steelers on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Here's Rudolph. And my goodness, another interception.
Yeah.
Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
I can't wait to play you again.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead there to make the grab. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. The Steelers on third down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Can't wait to play him again.
First before he's taken down at the 36. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week.
All right. I'm about to play 2K.